Wow, this is just astounding. BlackRock's actions are truly unpredictable. Also, there was a stunning news made by the Shiba Inu development team recently. Wow, this is massive. Overpopulation of Shiba Inus is a major problem. Never before has there been such a bullish situation. Several signals are at work here. A lot of pieces are fitting together and it looks like we have the answer now. I have no idea what I'm describing. Did you know that Shiba Inus are connected to BlackRock? All well, I will do my best to explain. Your daily dose of Shiba wealthy coins is here. If you are interested in Shiba and want to learn more, you have come to the right place. Subscribe if you want to know what's happening in the cryptocurrency market and get ahead of the curve with all the newest predictions. Hit that like button if you want to see more SHIP news stories. Recent liquidations in the cryptocurrency market totaling almost $1 billion are really fueling a robust bullish surge, despite appearances to the contrary. The Shiba Inu's right in the thick of things, and he's making a big stink. The meme currency is continuing its upward trend, having jumped 4% yesterday and another 3% today. There is a perfect storm brewing for what might be a monumental breakthrough. But that's not all. The most outlandish part of today is yet ahead. At long last, Bitcoin and Ethereum have both crossed $110,000 and $2,500 respectively. You can't ignore these numbers. They have been the emotional backbone of the cryptocurrency community for the past 6 months. It appeared as though the entire market went into a slumber whenever either Bitcoin or Ethereum dropped below $110,000 or $2,500. Drawn out, uncertain, as if it were suppressing a gasp for air. However, as prices cross certain lines, everything becomes active. The room comes alive again as the energy shifts and excitement builds. At long last, here we are. At long last, we have entered the bullish zone. Certainty and a fresh energy have resurfaced. Truthfully, I can't remember a time when it felt this good. Nobody could keep quiet amid all this mayhem. Not even the developers working on the Shiba Inu. Lucy, one of the primary Shiba Inu speakers, made a truly astonishing post to Twitter. According to her, he resorted to lighting a holy green candle on the balcony and uttering the words "Let there be pump" after the chart went gone in the Red Sea. The arrival of the pump was confirmed. Charming and lyrical simultaneously. Nevertheless, serving as a signal is its principal use. Even if everything goes wrong, the squad might start riding the wave of enthusiasm. Just adds gasoline to the fire. Our feelings must be exactly the same as theirs, as they are closely monitoring the charts. Another bounce, that's not right. Lucy may have more to say, so please be patient. This could be real. She posted a follow-up, which may turn out to be the most major trigger we've encountered recently, which was rather unexpected. If everything works out as planned, the value of Shiba Inu is not only going up but it's about to explode. Could you perhaps explain the content of that astounding post? Today the former Shiba Inu marketing boss posted an extraordinary and daring aim on her old account. In 3 days, the Shiba Inu's price might go up by a factor of 1,000 according to her tweet. Indeed, I couldn't agree with you more. If that happens, the Shiba Inu might go from a pump to an explosion, which would be completely out of the ordinary. Think about how absurd it is for a second. Later on, we will discuss the details. The Shiba faithful have been waiting for the breed to regain even a fraction of its previous prominence for more than 3 years. In the midst of an already illogical market move, we find ourselves talking about breaking that record. Time will pass quickly over the next 3 days. There is a lot of bullish energy around Shiba right now. Having said that, what a bold objective, that is absolutely astonishing. None of this is just lip service. A big change appears to be on the horizon. Okay, let's talk numbers now. If this 1000% prediction pans out, the Shiba Inu will smash all prior records by the end of May, reaching a new record high of 0.014. If the present supply holds, Shiba's market worth would reach an astounding $87 billion. This is not just a moonshot, it is a full-scale rocket launch. In contrast, Lucy is adamant about what she wants. She even joked that she has told her boss and Kat about the prognosis, so she's totally on board. If things work out as planned, she says she will be emotionally unavailable for anything other than celebrating. Nevertheless, I possess an interesting recommendation. Lucy has already produced forecasts that were 1000% accurate. She made a comparable assertion last year, and this time she blamed the healthy Shiba Inu ecology for the breed's possible skyrocketing popularity. Not financial advice, but her personal views. It was then that she made it clear. On this occasion, though, things are different. This time, her backing is considerably more solid. She seems to have wished to notify her supervisor as well. Not only that, but a fascinating story is starting to emerge from the facts that explains all the predictions and conjecture. Short liquidations of Shiba Inus have increased to $1.79 million in the past day, as reported by CoinGlass. This means that people who bet on Shiba Inus are losing their money fast. Some significant behind-the-scenes developments have been exposed by the elimination of that bearish pressure. Open interest is currently sitting around $209 million, up 25%. More and more successful business people are taking an interest in Shiba Inus. Traders increased long bets, as indicated by the financing rate on open interest's ascent to 0.01%, are fueling the momentum. Optimism is on the rise, to put it plainly. At this moment, though, the insanity sets in. 6,700 trillion Shiba Inu tokens have been processed by the network in the past 24 hours alone. That figure shatters the prior high point for a substantial amount of transactions by a full week. There is complete silence at the retail level. This action is comparable to what a whale does. Such a sudden explosion of on-chain activity is usually a sign that something major is happening behind the scenes. The truth is only now starting to come to light. There are 2,952% more persons interested in Shiba Inus now than there were a year ago. It's not merely bullish, it's exploding. Such an event occurs when real individuals invest their time and money into the token. Concurrent with the off-kilter, high-velocity crypto business humming away, another major sign that things are looking up has surfaced. A favorable trend of inflows into BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF has persisted for the past 18 days. Even though it appears to be just another number, this is huge. The ETF flows were in utter disarray not long ago. It is not uncommon to observe incoming flows, followed by outgoing ones. The result was chaos. Traders were anxious about the future of the market due to the frequent irrational and abrupt price fluctuations. There was a moment when I thought I was trying to navigate a hurricane without a compass. However, a reliable signal today is a run of regular inflows that spans 18 days. Based on what we can tell, something crucial has changed. The wealthy aren't merely looking, they're becoming involved, and public opinion is shifting. Let me transport you to a different era so you can grasp the possible gravity of this. On January 11, 2024, BlackRock witnessed a remarkable 71-day streak of daily inflows after the initial launch of the Bitcoin ETFs. Its performance was unparalleled for an exchange-traded fund ETF, especially for one so young. Inflows into BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF kept coming in until they finally stopped on April 24, the first day following launch, without new inflows. People are starting to wonder why we're still following the same pattern after 18 days. Bitcoin had a surge the last time demand was this constant. The Bitcoin market as a whole came to life when institutional investors descended upon the space. That ETF streak had a significant impact on the succeeding bull run. Organization, credibility, and progress were the results. Could this be the start of something new? Yes, that is the main concern. Now everything is fitting well. It is not completely implausible that the entire market would be ready for another tremendous surge higher, given the recent activity on the charts, the shift in sentiment